So handsome. Are you nervous?
Me?
Yeah.
No. Why, do I look it?
Not at all. Come on, you're going to ace this interview. Just remember to stress how much you love the law.
Hey, I'm engaged to the law.
Yeah, for 12 hours now.
Oh, no. I forgot our anniversary already.
Yeah, well, I'll let it slide this time, but once we're married, if it happens again, you're dead meat. Hey, thanks for last night.
Why, all I did was ask a little question. Okay, a big question.
Yes, and you gave me this beautiful ring and a wonderful party.
Yeah, well, you can thank my mom and Chris for that. The stampede up the stairs was their idea.
Really? Oh, that's odd. It wasn't too long ago. I can remember a time that your brother wasn't very crazy about me at all. He just thought I was the 5-0 who busted you for Carlo Hesser's murder.
Yeah, well, he was the man of the house back then. He felt he had to protect the family. You know, so, but underneath all that machismo, he can't wait to have a sister-in-law like you. He loves you almost as much as my mom does. Both of them combined love you almost as much as me.
You know, I think I'm convinced. But now, don't go getting all choked up on me before this big interview.
You had to say choke and interview in the same sentence.
Oh, come on, relax. You're going to do great.
Yeah? How exactly?
It's simple. Just you'll dazzle them with your charm and your wit and your record of accomplishment.
Yeah. Simple.
Just be yourself.
You're right. If that's who they want, fine. If not, they're lost.
They're gonna want you. I mean, how could anyone not? Press conference?
No, an update on the explosion. Off the record.
Oh, that's nice.
Hey, what did you have for breakfast this morning?
What do you mean?
I think Kevin's referring to your mood.
All right, I have some news. Antonio proposed to me last night. We're engaged.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Harrison, don't you know that if you get engaged, the first thing you do is call your boss?
Oh, well.
Andy.
Great, look at.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Thanks.
That's great.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah.
I can't believe the way he did it and everything. It
even matches your skin tone.
Did you set a date?
Beginning of August. We want to save plenty of time to save for a honeymoon before he goes to law school.
Well, that sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
I wish you both all the happiness in the world.
Thanks, Kevin. Coming from you, that really means a lot to me. All the best, Andy.
Harrison, why don't you just step over to the counter? I'd like to buy some coffee, and I'd like to discuss a few things with your future mother-in-law.
Well, wait a minute. One question about the
Keep
bombing.
you posted, Kev. Nice glove. I'm not ready to sign off on this marriage.
Why not?
Because Harrison here is one of my best detectives, so I'm going to need some assurances.
Of course. Like what?
First of all, you have to promise to share the secret for the best brewed coffee in Lambview with your future daughter-in-law here. I mean, the stuff that she perks up there at the station, it's like sludge.
Oh, I don't even make coffee.
She admitted it.
Anything else?
Yes. The second one is crucial.
Oh, no, you're not going to ask...
Yes. The flan recipe.
But I've never even given that to another soul. It's not even written down.
Carlotta.
Well, I guess since I'm getting a daughter in the bargain, I have to make an exception.
Thank you.
You have my blessing.
Okay.
But you've got to promise to let Normie throw you a surprise engagement party.
Oh, that would be great. Oh, you should have seen the fiesta that she threw for Antonio. I mean, 10 minutes after he proposed, she burst in with all of Angel Square.
Well, we're just glad that Antonio got his courage up.
Yeah, Antonio's a good guy. He's a lucky guy. He's a missing guy. Where is he anyway?
Oh, he's at his grant interview.
Now, don't worry, he's going to get that.
Well, I hope so. Our lives would be a lot simpler if he does.
I'm Antonio Vega.
We know. Please have a seat, Mr. Vega.
I want to thank the committee for meeting with me. It's an honor to be considered. If you choose me to receive this grant, it will make a big difference in my future.
Go on, Mr. Vega.
Thank you. Law school has been a dream of mine for a long time. And this is the closest I've come to making it a reality.
Well, we would like to discuss some of the reasons why that dream has remained out of reach thus far.
Okay.
To the question, have you ever been convicted of a felony? Your reply was yes.
Correct.
Which refers to the murder of one Ziggy Martinez?
Yes.
And you spent time in prison on this charge?
Yes. 6 years. But you should also have a paper in your files that states that conviction was recently overturned.
Yes, self-defense.
Then there's the matter of the death of Carlo Hesser, your second murder trial.
Those charges were dropped too. Turns out the mayor killed him. Excuse me. Former mayor.
I appreciate your candor, Mr. Vega. But some of the specifics of your application raise questions for me as to the advisability of giving you this grant.
I ran with the gang when I was a kid, and I've had my share of run-ins with the police. You have my record. You'll notice that it says the 6 years I spent in prison was a mistake. They were wrong. 1989 to 1995. 6 years are gone to me. But I still don't see how such an injustice disqualifies me from the practice of law. If anything, it makes me more qualified. I know what happens to a defendant when a DA confuses a conviction for justice because I lived it. I didn't become interested in law for the money or the prestige. I began the study of law in Statesville Prison to save my life. When I was released, some people, good people, helped me clear my name. You should have some recommendations from them in your files, too. What those letters say to me is that this justice system is imperfect. Well, I think I could help make it a better one. In fact, I know I can. So if that's not enough, I'm not so sure I want your grant. But with or without it, I'm going to law school. I'm going to be a lawyer.
Thank you for your statement, Mr. Vega. It was very powerful. But actually, I just wanted to ask you about this credit union you've started in your community. It sounds very interesting, but are you sure it's not going to interfere with your studies?